The person who hurt you the most was probably the most insecure person in your life. Not the strongest, not the most powerful, the most afraid. Most people think they got hurt because they weren't good enough. They're wrong. The truth is darker and stranger. The people who hurt you were often fighting a war you couldn't see, a war with envy, with their own hidden aggression, with a part of themselves they can't even admit exists. Robert Greene calls it the shadow. And in the next few minutes, you'll learn to see it too, so no one can ever blindside you again. This is Mind Autopsy. Number 1, everyone wears a mask. Picture the moment it happened, the words that cut you, the coldness in their eyes, and that confidence, that terrifying certainty, like they knew exactly what they were doing. That confidence is the first lie. Robert Greene spent his life studying human nature, and he uncovered something disturbing. The stronger the mask, the weaker the person behind it. We all wear one. You're wearing yours right now. It's the face you show the world. Calm, kind, put together. Built to hide the parts of you that you're terrified for anyone to see. Greene says we have no choice. Drop the mask completely and the world would turn on us. The masks slip. Not in the words. People guard those carefully, but in the cracks, the cold tone, the tightened jaw, the cruelty that comes out of nowhere. And here's the truth that changes everything. Cruelty is a crack in the mask. That person who hurt you wasn't showing you their strength. They were showing you their wound. The boss who humiliates, the friend who belittles, the partner who turns to ice. Greene would say every one of them was protecting something fragile, something they couldn't let you see. They didn't hurt you because they were powerful. They hurt you because somewhere underneath they were falling apart. Number 2, the poison of envy. Envy doesn't want to take what you have. Envy wants you to stop shining. That's the part almost no one understands. The envious person gains nothing if you fall. They don't get your job, your love, your life. There's no prize. They only want one thing, for your light to dim so they no longer have to see by it. And they rarely attack it directly. They make you do it for them. A quiet comment after your good news, a joke that makes you shrink, a just being honest that leaves you doubting yourself. Slowly you start hiding your wins, downplaying your joy, apologizing for the very things that make you, you. That's the moment envy wins. Not when it hurts you, but when it convinces you to make yourself smaller. Robert Greene saw this most often in the people closest to us. Because a stranger's light is easy to ignore, but a friend's light shines right in your face. And the ones standing nearest to your eyes feel the most darkness in its shadow. So watch carefully. Real love wants your fire to grow. Envy wants you to put it out yourself, and call it humility. The next time you feel the urge to hide your light around someone, ask yourself why. Because the people who truly love you have never once needed you to be less. Number 3, the hidden aggressor. Now, when someone explodes at you, it feels like they have power over you. The truth is the exact opposite. Aggression isn't strength. Aggression is panic, wearing a costume. Robert Greene explains that beneath every polite face is an aggressive side we're taught to hide, but it doesn't disappear. It leaks. The cold silence, the cutting joke, the sudden cruelty that seems to come from nowhere. And it erupts at one specific moment, when a person feels they're losing control of their own life. Think about that. The aggressor isn't attacking because they're strong and steady. They're attacking because something inside them is slipping. And hurting you is the only way they can feel powerful again, for just a second. So the question to ask was never, what's wrong with me? It's, what is this person so afraid of losing? And there's a way to spot them instantly. The loudest, most dominant person in the room is almost never the strongest, because the truly secure have nothing to prove. And a person with nothing to prove doesn't need to make you small. The big dogs don't bark. The one who screamed at you, belittled you, had to win every argument, they weren't powerful. They were a small person holding a megaphone, terrified you'd notice. Number 4, the shadow they won't face. Here's the truth that will finally set you free. When someone hurts you, they are not attacking you. They are bleeding on you. Carl Jung gave it a name. Robert Greene built on it. They called it the shadow, the buried part of every human being. All the shame, the rage, the wounds, the ugliness we hide so the world will accept us. We bury it so deep we forget it's even there. But the shadow doesn't stay buried. It leaks. And it leaks hardest onto the people closest to us, because those are the only people we feel safe enough to lose control around. The person carrying unhealed pain doesn't sit quietly with it. They hand it to you. The bitterness they can't process becomes the cruelty you receive. The self-hatred they can't face becomes the insult they throw at you. They're not describing you, they're describing themselves, and they don't even know it. And once you see this, everything changes. That cruel thing they said to you, it was a confession. A window into a war you were never even part of. This doesn't make the harm okay. Nothing does. But it answers the question that's been haunting you. The one you've asked 100 times in the dark. What did I do to deserve this? Nothing. You were just standing close enough to catch what was already pouring out of them. Number 5, how to protect yourself. Now you understand why people hurt you. But understanding isn't enough. You need armor. So here are 3 things that make you almost impossible to wound. First, watch what they do, not what they say. Words are the mask. Behavior is the face underneath. Anyone can say, "I'm happy for you," but watch what they do the next 10 times you succeed. People will lie to you with their words and tell you the truth with their actions. Stop listening so hard. Start watching. Second, look for the fear, not the insult. The next time someone attacks you, don't ask, "Why am I not good enough?" Ask, "What are they so afraid of losing?" Behind every insult is a frightened person trying to feel bigger. Once you see the fear behind the fang, the bite stops working. You can't be controlled by someone you can see through. Third, and this is the hardest, don't bleed back. When a wounded person bleeds on you, every instinct screams to bleed back, to match their cruelty, to win, to wound them in return. But the moment you do, their war becomes your war. Their poison becomes your poison. The strongest thing you will ever do is stay calm while someone tries to drag you into their chaos and refuse to go. Because here's the secret they never want you to learn. Their cruelty needs your reaction to survive. Take away the reaction and you take away their power. You stop being a target and become untouchable. Number 6, the loop. So the next time someone hurts you, stop. Don't ask what's wrong with you. You've been asking the wrong question your whole life. That betrayal was never a verdict on your worth. That cruelty was never proof that you were too much, or not enough, or unworthy of love. It was a mask, slipping. A flash of envy that couldn't survive your light. A burst of aggression from someone watching their own control slip away. A shadow so heavy they couldn't carry it alone, so they put it on you. Every wound they gave you was never a message about you. It was a confession about them. And this is the one truth that changes everything. When people hurt you, they are showing you who they are, never who you are. So stop searching their cruelty for your reflection. You were never the darkness in their story. You were the light that made their darkness impossible to hide. You were never the problem. You were just the mirror they couldn't bear to look into. And the moment you understand that, you stop bleeding from wounds that were never yours. You stop carrying weight that was never yours to hold. And for the first time, you walk away free. This was Mind Autopsy. If tonight you finally see your scars in a different light, don't say a word. Just carry it with you, or subscribe. And next time, we'll go somewhere deeper. Think about the person who hurt you the most. Now ask yourself, looking back, what were they insecure about? Tell me in the comments.